Craigleith. There's a shiner, a chub, a minnow. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose part of it. And I'm going to take the tail, off right where that little back fin is probably. And then I'm going to discard the chub and let some raccoons or a skunk or a possum eat what's going on. So anyway, just let me do this. So I'm going to put this on later. I'm still going to fish with a worm for a bit, but that's what I'm going to say is a chub tail, and I'll show you how I put it on after. Again, you may not see any of this so I don't catch a fish. So what's happening, Craigleith, is that all my worms are being eaten by chub. And again, sometimes that's okay. Chub are around, big browns are around. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish with a chub tail now. I showed you that I had it. You can do two things. One under that fin in the white part and one in the tail. So I'm going to go under there and make sure it's secure. Pull the little so it looks fine. All that's missing is the head. Ha ha ha. And see what we can find here. It's beautiful water. It's gorgeous. Again, the beaver has made some inroads down there. I'm pretty sure it's a lot higher. Early 6:30ish. I'll die the mosquitoes. No, when some prey comes around, I'll tell you, they're hopping all around me. I'm going to put a chub tail in here with a little sinker, and we'll see what transpires. Again, just a nice rain. Ho ho ho. And I'll just be back in a second here. Not that I'm into omens, but I had a sinker on, and it was the one I had in my pocket, and I wasn't happy with the size of it. I thought, you know, okay, put it on. Well, when I put it on, it fell off. So that's an omen. So I went into my box and found the size I actually wanted. So I'm ready. Just had a kingfisher go by, yell at me, saying this was his pool, not mine, and I agree. So I've got a small chub tail on, smaller sinker. You can hear that cardinal going nuts. I think he's cheering for me. I'm not. Maybe he's cheering for the fish. Anyway, just trying to lure something in here. Had a deer just cross the stream up there. Heard it clomping through. Fishing with a chub tail, small chub tail, as I said, and if I were fishing with a worm right now, I'm getting lots of little bites. I would be losing my worm left and right. Chubs will attack another chub tail. They don't really know, but they don't usually pull it away and take it in their mouth. So at least I continue to have a bait on. As I said, were I to have a worm on, I'd be having this in every second actually. Okay, great. Look at that, nice rain. Chapter 13, that's what it says. The big browns come out. We'll see. Even a small one. Wow, I mean, it's raining nicely. I can't really see if a brown trout were to come out after what I have. It's dark. I have my Polaroid glasses on. I can still see the bottom, but this is just a classic time to fish or get really wet. And it's very difficult to see where the bait is, so I'm just sort of thinking it's going from right to left as the mosquito buzzes me with 10 other thousand ones, and I'm hoping something would come out from that section out there. I can hear a heron squawking. Oh, I see it. Sorry if I made you dizzy on that turn. So it's coming down a little heavier. I'm thinking this is really good. Either a big brown's going to come out or I'm going to get really wet. However, the car's only a fair bit away actually. Nobody, I want to see somebody big come out and swirl. Oh boy, be pretty. That chubtail's on the log, it's just slipping off the log. It's going underneath the log, at which time a huge brown will look at that and go, oh, food, breakfast. Brown, I think, come to the surface. And, oh, it's just, pooh, chubtail, gone. Just hope that wasn't one and done. Oh, goodness, that was a big brown. Okay, so this big brown actually came across from left to right for a second. I thought it was a muskrat, like it was big and came to the surface and then disappeared, but I didn't see any muskrat off to the right. So I fished and it hit the chubtail, and it's a big fish. And I turned the GoPro off, and then 5 minutes later I put the chubtail out and it hit again. You wouldn't have seen it on the GoPro, honest daughter. But now I've changed the tactics. I put on a worm with a little bit of sinker, and I'm just going to let it sit, and hopefully it'll come out and decide it wants a worm instead of a chubtail. It's a nice day, right? Might as well do this. I got something, but I don't know what it is. I put on a big chubtail. Nothing's going to hit, and you know what? It looks like a brook trout again. I gotta get my, sorry about that. Well, that was a big chubtail. That was a big chubtail. Figured no way anything small. Oh, what a dork. Oh, what a dork. Rationalize myself out of the last hole. The chubtail was too big for the trout that took it, so I went on to the next place, and I just had I think another fish, brown maybe, come after something. I'm going to put a worm on chubtail, a worm and a sinker, and see what I can find. This looks like a brook, and I'm going to catch this one. I've got the net. I'm going to catch this one. I'm going to catch this one. This is a good brook trout. Wow. I'm going to catch this one. I think. I hope. This is a nice brook trout. A nice brook trout. Oh, I love the color. Boy, I love the color of this guy. Look, that's a great brook trout. That could be where they have a. Oh, wow. Right at the cheek. Right at the cheek. Right at the cheek. I don't know how to get this out. I'm out. The hook's out. I'll be back. I'll be back. Beautiful. Isn't that a gorgeous... Oh, that's a beautiful brook trout. That's probably 10 inches, chunky, fat. Hope you can see that one. The last time I did it, it couldn't. So let's see if we can get this into the water here. There we go. Okay. 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 Up you go. Up you go. Oh, nice going. Wow. Beauty. Beauty. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. This is a success I've had this morning. Again, seeing that big brown, and then catching a brown just up there, and then catching that brook trout. I have great thoughts about this hole. Alfred caught a great one in here. This is where I missed one in episode 1, season 2. So we'll try again at chubtail and see what I can find. So I have great expectations of this hole. Let's see if I got a sinker. Yes, I got the chubtail. Craigleith, there's a chubtail for you. I have great expectations along with the 30,000 mosquitoes that are biting me. I'm going to put it at the front of the hole because it's a hole, and then I'm going to go back to the foam. Wait for the explosion. Wait for the explosion. And again, with the... I had to get a bigger sinker. with what's going on up top, I can't believe there wouldn't be something here. Go fishing if you're in a hurry. Boy, I'll tell you, carrying 2 poles and a net, and that lure just gets attached to everything that it shouldn't. However, let's just throw it here. Oh, I don't want that. I've already had 4 cedar trees. Very nice, actually, but not really what I want. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, it's on the correct side. Let's try this again. Oh, let's go fishing if you're in a hurry. Oh. Okay, that's not where I want, but it's in. It's in the water. Again, that was a nice brook trout in here. That was in olden days, that was edible. No, I don't like how this is working. Oh. So this is a beauty brook trout. Again, second in the hole, that same hole. Take out the lure here, and oh, come on. Let's get this going. Squirmy little guy. Okay, beauty, right? Second. Whoa. Let's get you back in the water. That's amazing. That hit right at the bottom, right at the. Right. Oh, thank you. They're such a gorgeous. I love those fins. Just love them. Oh. Certainly asking too much to have a third fish come out. However, I'm asking. I'm going to fish down there, and then I'm going home, I think. Well, I'm done. I'm on my merry way home. Don't know whether those 2 brook trout will constitute a video from Alfred. That's up to him to decide. But I'll tell you, I was pleased to see that big brown. Had I been, I thought it was a muskrat as it came up to the surface. And I thought, that's the muskrat. And I thought, no, that's too big for a muskrat. And I was impatient. I couldn't see where my chub tail was. I pulled, and it swirled, and I saw its tummy, and off it went. So, however, then I saw it again, but it was actually a relief to see something in that hole, because the last 2 times I haven't. But boy, that had to be the 28 or 30 inches. So again, we'll see you get home. Not a bad day. It's supposed to rain the next 2 or 3 days, so maybe in 2 or 3 days, if its water's a little higher, might try again, but then I might not. We'll see. My nose itched on that one, or twitched. So Alfred, see what you can do on that. I didn't see something come up that in hole 2 where you said you didn't want the GoPro and went fishing, and said, oh no, I won't go fishing. No, I won't. And you know what? Here's your worm bait. Isn't that funny? He said he lost it. There it is. So in any event, he caught I got an email. Oops. Should have taken the GoPro. And 2 minutes later, I got a picture, and it was a big brown that I had missed in episode 1 at the second hole, and it was longer than his net was long. So pretty good day. He got a still. I told Alfred we weren't into stills anymore. He said he'd try again. Anyway, good day. Thank you very much. I got to get back to that car and get home. Take care.